Welcome into a slice of indie games that have just released. These are a few games that caught my attention I am actively watching or playing, and I just wanted to share them with you. Starting with Project Gorgon, the game left early access on the 29th of January, and it has now entered into 1.0, so it's a full release. To describe it in a few words, this is an MMORPG that allows you to play mostly as you want without the constrictions of picking a certain class to play. To make a comparison, it uses the same system as in RuneScape, where you level up a skill or class by just using it. For example, you equip a sword and fight with it, you will level up the sword and unlock new skills with it. Some other skills like magic or taming animals you first unlock by talking with an NPC and then level them up as you use them. The quest system is more on the classical side, as in you have to follow the instructions to, let's say, find an NPC by the text, and there is no marker on the map or any other clues, so you get to explore some more on your own without having an auto compass or shown on a minimap. It really scratches that feeling of an old school MMORPG, and I recommend to give it a shot. It has quite a generous demo as well, where you can explore the first two areas and get your skills up to level 15 with no time limitation. You keep your character and everything that you unlocked if you buy the full game, so there is no progression loss. Astrobotanica just launched into early access on the 16th of February, and there is a demo available as well. It is a survival game where you play as an alien botanist that crashed on ancient Earth and have to deal with wild animals, primal humans, and a toxic atmosphere, and you have to adapt in order to survive. You will use your scanner in order to unlock new stuff, and then plant in order to get carbon dioxide to breathe, and also to trade with the Neanderthals to earn their trust by giving them tonics made from plants and to heal their wounds, let's say. In other words, expect to play as an alien from Earth that has a knack for plants and has to interact with humans to survive. Expect quite a few bugs at first, this being early access, but the game has already set up a roadmap for this year and there are plenty of fixes and gameplay improvements to come. The next game on the list is Whisper of the Swallows. Now, this game released into early access on the 29th of January, sitting at very positive ratings on Steam as of this moment. It is described as a godless world where the black whalers are hunting in the dark and the world is a very harsh one with intense snowstorms. Your greatest challenge will be the weather, where you can easily freeze or get trapped by raging blizzards that can appear without a warning. Finding shelter and fire at those moments is crucial. This is a survival crafting game where you need to gather resources in order to build shelter, craft better gear, and gather food. Players are describing it as a bit harsh at least at first, but in a good way. It's a good challenge. R.I.P. Reincarnation Insurance Program. Now, this game was launched into early access on the 26th of January and it sits at mostly positive on Steam. The developers describe their game as a baby between the bullet heaven barrage of Vampire Survivors and the deep gear progression of Diablo. An interesting combo to say the least that got my attention. You are fighting hordes of enemies from basic zombies to mutants and walkers. You can use a variety of weapons from high-rate SMGs and shotguns to heavy rocket launchers. You can further fine-tune the weapons with elemental attacks such as burn, freeze, and shock. Besides leveling up and taking down monsters in order to unlock new perks, you also find loot on the ground that you can equip in order to be stronger, just like in an action role-playing game. You can even reroll an item if you don't like its stats. It is quite appealing visually to me, and I will follow this game as it evolves into a full release. Tailside Cozy Cafe Sim. Now, this game was released into early access on the 24th of January, and it sits at very positive on Steam right now. As the name suggests, you run a cozy cafe where you brew coffee, decorate the cafe, your bedroom, and a terrace, and you progress through the days and levels to unlock new items, skills, villagers, and creature visitors. The game has a simple gameplay loop, and the developers describe it as a perfect game for a coffee break and short gaming sessions overall with no stress. You'll prepare different types of coffee and unlock new options as you go, and you also find out new stories in the daily newspaper as days are passing. Overall, it's a super cozy game that you can enjoy at your own pace. These are all the games that I got for now. Are you interested in a particular game or have you already played it? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed the content, drop a like and a subscribe, it would help me a lot. Have a good one!